Welcome back to Tigerchick's Resin Jungle. Excuse the noise over there. I've got my resin degassing in my Let's Resin debubbler. And so it's now fall, and I've decided to start doing some fall themed projects. So I've got this geo-shaped mold. I think it's a coaster, and I've decided that I'm going to try and do some kind of fall themed effect with it. I've got some fall themed leaves. I've got some fall resin colors from Let's Resin, green, yellow, and orange. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these leaves, just going to drop them in here, kind of wherever they fall. Get that one in there. This one's going to be more on the bottom. Get off. Alright, there we go. Grab a couple of more. That didn't work so well. I just kind of want them to kind of go wherever they want. Stick to my finger, why don't you? There we go. Okay. And maybe a few more. Try and get some over here, some over there. A couple more in the middle here. There we go. And maybe a few over here. Okay, I think that's enough. And we're going to see how I can move them around just a little bit so they're not right on top of each other. There we go. Want them to be spread out equally here, kind of, sort of. Maybe a couple more. There, maybe one there. Alright, that should be good. I think that's good. And actually, I don't have my tweezers. Let's see if we can't do this. See if I can't do this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if I can stick a couple right along the edge. I don't know if they'll stay there. Really should get a tweezer. Let me get a tweezer. That might be a little bit easier to do. There they are. I can't seem to find them. So we'll stick these on here without any assistance from the tweezers. All right, let's see. Oh, fine. You go up there. You go over there. No, get back up there. Okay. My debubbler has stopped. All right, see if we can't do this. Ooh. Try this again here. Can't get them out of here without grabbing a ton of them. That one there. That one there. You put that one over there. Okay, just a few on the edges. All right, now let me go get my resin. I'll be right back. Got a few bubbles on the top. There we go. That takes care of those. Nice little stir. And let's see, how do I want to do this? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the color in and then drop the inks and let them do what they're going to do. And we'll see how it turns out. sure we fill this up. Not sure how much this mold takes. That looks pretty good. Got to leave some room for the alcohol inks. And one of my little leaves is floating. And we're going to stick him over here on the side. See if he stays there. Get rid of some of those bubbles. Oh, if I've got orange. Oh, copper would be good. Let's do copper. Gotta shake it up first. Make sure it's blended. See how it's not blended right there? Alright, let's see. This will give it a little bit of glitter. Ooh, good Lord. Okay, I'm going to throw you on a quick little fast forward. The links to the items in the video will be listed below. I'd like to welcome my new subscribers and thank you to my existing subscribers. And on to the video. And we're going to give it a little swirl. Here I'm just swirling my colors together to make them not so splotchy. I wanted them to be mixed up and so they look more organic than just drop, 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 drop. And we're going to let that sit. And we're going to hope tomorrow it comes out looking nice. Because I really don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to move them over here. I'm going to try a bunch of different things today. And just see what they turn out like. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They fail. They all fail. That's a little too big, I think, for that. Didn't get them clean last time I used them. I'll get them clean now. All right. I don't have much in here. Since we're going with the theme, let's throw some glitter into here. Pour some resin into here. That should be enough. Maybe throw some copper in. Now this is a metallic alcohol ink, so it'll just give it a little bit of color here. Hopefully. Doesn't look like it gave it any color. Let's see. I'll add a little bit more in. Ooh, that's a little bit more, all right. Oh, there we go. Now it's got a color to it. If I get all these leaves out of here, it'll be amazing. Alright. Let's see how this turns out. Alright. Alright. Dump you into one of these hearts. Actually, just thought about it. A little late now, but I could try. I should have added glue to keep my stuff suspended. I don't know if I can do it now. Actually, you know what I could do? Let's pour this back in here. All right. I got most of that out of there. That's all that really matters. Stick you back in there. I think that's where you went. Let's add a drop of glue. Here we go. Oh yeah. Now it's sticky. Look at that. This way, my leaves won't all into the bottom. Alright, let's mix some of this up. There we go. It does get a bit gloopy with the glue. As you can see. There we go. Make sure we get all of the bubbles out of it. And see how it works. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. What else we got left? Let's see. Not really any color in here. Eek. Let's throw some more in here. Alright, and actually, got a little cup here. Put a little bit in here. Got a little bit of everything here. Let's see how this works. Mix you in there. We'll put you in here. And we'll stick you in there. That didn't work so well. Ugh. You know, helps if you actually hit the resin with the ink. Probably just stirring these all up introduced all sorts of bubbles. But that's okay. Oh yeah, look at the bubbles. These were nice and clear. Not so much anymore. All right, I need you to stir you up. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix everything up into here, and then I'll put you in last. I think I've got more of the orange and the yellow than I do of anything else. And these are all alcohol inks, so they're probably just going to blend together anyways. Let's see. I'll see what they turn out like anyways. Okay, well, the husband walked in the middle of my pour, making a racket, so I had to stop. But I've poured everything. I don't have anything left, so we'll let these sit, see how they come out tomorrow. Bye for now. Hi, welcome back. Well, it's demolding day. I tried a couple other projects, didn't turn out so well. I had some extras. This was the main project. I haven't decided what I'm doing with that yet, but these we have this nice little heart with one little tiny leaf in the middle. And there's a little bit of shimmer to it, as it was extras. And we got this one. I put some leaves in this one too. So fallish. And it's kind of yellow if you put it on your hand. And actually, if we put these on white, you can see the little green and the orange and the yellow. See if we put this one on white. This one you can see definitely the yellow, you can see the orange, a little bit of the green. This one I just chucked all the leaves into and said, let's just do it. So this one is just chock full of leaves. Just threw them all in there, mixed them in, and called it good. So, those are those three. Now, I have this, which I threw some of these leaves in here on the bottom, and then I filled it with the red, or the, what colors were they? The orange, the yellow, and the green, and I swirled it. And now I'm trying to decide, if I turn it over, you can see all the leaves on the other side. But the question is, do I want to back it with something, or do I want to leave it as is? Now, I guess I could take it out, and if I have to back it, there's a little bit of a lip on here I haven't sanded off, because we're just taking it out now. So if I decide to back it, I could do that before I cut off the lip, because there is a little lip here that you don't want to cut yourself on. So when you look at it this way, you could see through it. And if we flip it over, you can see through it still, and you can see all the little leaves. And now if we put it on white, now that kind of looks really cool. If you put it on a white color, the greens really stand out. The leaves are just in there as a little bit of shimmer, just to see what they do. There's a few leaves on the edges that I put there on purpose. Of course, I should have changed the way they look, but that's okay. They're just supposed to be falling leaves. So now, this is what it looks like on white. And I need something black. Put them over here. And we'll stick this on a black background. Let's get my black background here. Definitely not a black background. Because if you do it on a black background, you don't really see anything as compared to the white background where you see all the colors. I like the white better. So, get rid of my black. I could do that and back it in white. And then you'll see all those beautiful colors, the greens and the oranges in there, and you've got the leaves as a sparkle. So, let's back it in white, and I'll be back. Okay, well, I put some white backing on this. I didn't have quite enough, so it's missing a little bit on the edge, but I think that's okay for the moment, because I just really wanted to see it with the white on there. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Make a nice coaster tray, I think. Or a nice, something to put like your cup on, or just to sit on the desk somewhere. I think it looks pretty neat. Very fall. Alright, well, that's it for this video. I might have another video. Well, I will have another video coming up shortly. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And bye for now.